Tim Hudson was on a roll, playing for his favorite team, having major success still in his late 30s. But it wasn't all roses for the former Glenwood Gator. He suffered a major setback on one play in 2013. But that setback was in fact a setup for something most players dream of. And it also allowed for one final nostalgic moment in his last year with old Oakland teammates. Here's the final part of Tim Hudson's look back and a look forward to his future. You had to leave the Braves, I believe it was 2013. Unfortunate that your last game came with an injury. What was that process like? What was going through your head, you know, with the Braves and you know, leaving them? I mean, you still had some gas left in the tank.
Well, I mean, there's no question. You know, I was in the twilight of my career. You know, even before I broke my ankle. You know, I was 38 years old. You know, coming towards the end. You know, everybody has to come to that. You know, that realization at some point in their career that, okay, you know, this window is starting to close a little bit. And yeah, you know, I was pitching in New York and I had having probably one of my best games of the year. And I got stepped on covering first base and broke my ankle. And you know, it was one of those things where I was just like, man, you know, this might be it. You know, this could be, you know, this could be the deal breaker for the old guy here. You know, and you know, I realized that and really didn't know if I was going to be able to play again, just because of that. Not only because of the injury and how bad it was, because I was, you know, I was 38, going to be 39 the next season, and I was going to be a free agent. You know, my contract was up with Atlanta, and you know, really didn't know what was going to happen. And you know, if that was it, I was okay with it. You know, if that was going to be it.
And then you went to San Francisco, got a little bit of got plenty of playing time there, and getting to pitch in Game 7 of the World Series, though. How was that?
It was awesome. You know, we were talking about those emotions that you have in your debut, your big league debut. You know, the emotions that I had in pitching in Game 7 was the first time since my debut that I had those kind of emotions. You know, it's something that, you know, you really have to concentrate on your breathing. You have to slow your heart rate down. I remember being out there for Game 7, looking around, thinking, "Golly, you know, I can't believe that, you know, I'm feeling like this. Like, this is awesome." You know, I didn't pitch as deep in the game as I would have liked, but you know, just having that opportunity to go out there and start a Game 7 of the World Series was something that was really truly unbelievable. And they'll be able to take the field with, you know, those groups of guys that I was able to take the field with, you know, that season was something that's truly just, you know, it puts a bow on your career. There's no question about it.
I did want to say, one of your last games, getting a chance to pitch against Zito with Mulder in the crowd. Yeah. How was that, just a full circle situation there? Yeah,
you know, that was super cool. It really was. Yeah, I knew that physically I was pretty much done. But you know what, getting there, you know, seeing Zito, seeing Mulder, having a chance to pitch against Zito, it was a lot of fun. It was very nostalgic, there's no question. You know, neither one of us pitched worth a darn. But, you know, I don't think it was really about that. I think it was, you know, it was something that was cool for us, something cool for the fans in Oakland. And, you know, I think we both came out of the game, I think it was something like 7-5 or something in like the third or fourth inning. So it wasn't exactly the pitcher's duel that we all pictured.
Yeah.
But it was awesome.
What's next for Tim Hudson?
Well, I mean, what's next for me is a lot of coaching my son's little league team, coaching his rec ball team here in Auburn. I'm helping out with his travel team out of Phoenix City, and you know, just doing a lot of running around, running the kids around. Well, I'm way more busy right now than I was ever during the season when I was playing, for sure. Yeah, I don't know how she done it by herself. You know, just because all the kids have to be different places at different times, and it's constantly, you know, you're constantly running around and doing things, and you know, so the single moms out there have my respect. There's no question. You know, the moms that are having to do it on a day-to-day basis and be on time and put on that happy face and be the cheerleader and, you know, be the team mom and all that. It's you know, they got my respect. You know, like Kim, she's done a tremendous job, you know, with my kids over the years, because, you know, it takes a special woman to be able to do that and to be able to to be married to a baseball player. I mean, you're pretty much are a single mom most of the time, and I'm very lucky for sure.
All right, thanks a lot, Tim, very
Yeah,
much
brother,
for your
you're
time.
welcome,
I
man.
appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
I asked him if he'd ever thought about coming back to the big league since retirement. And he said maybe if there was a 40 and over league, he'd come back. But as of now, he's very happy with his decision. We want to thank you all for watching all three parts of Tim Hudson, past, present, and future.